Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to Roger Hansen's weekly Minds Roundtable. Uh, to right now, my name is Tan, and I'm guest hosting for Roger, I guess, on this session. This is the second session that he's done. First session, I'm sorry that I missed it last Friday. But I'm here. But it looks like it's just me and Roger this time. Last week it was Roger and Mark and anybody else. Roger.
No, no.
Oh, geez, this is gonna be like a one-on-one every week. This is not fun. You know, it's a minds round table. So we're supposed to have more, like a group, kind of a round table setup where we can just chat about what's happening in the past week, what's new in technology, in the gaming world that Roger's into.
Well, what about like what we've been doing just now? I mean,
And yes, definitely, we've been playing around with this new live stream recording that Minds has just released. It's great stuff. We haven't played too much with it. I had two live sessions, and I really love it. I just found out that um, to do a new session, do a new stream key every time. Otherwise, it's gonna wipe out our old. If we reuse the old stream key, it'll wipe out our old recordings. But yeah, okay. So yep, this is right now. It's 5:02 Eastern time where I am, and it's 4 p.m. Rogers time. If Mark could join, it'll be like right now is 10 p.m. Mark's time, I guess.
he's got a lot
I
to
was
say.
hoping Mr. Robot could join us from India as well, but maybe he's sleeping right now. So what's on the agenda, Roger? What are we doing today?
Well, I thought the first thing we could talk about was like this whole live stream because that's like the most current event that is really going on.
Mm,
Like so far, okay, like Ton, that's finally I got to hear what your name is really pronounced as too. By the way, that's good because I've been thinking it's Fawn.
it's Tan Hai Tran is my full
High
name.
Tram. Okay, but the I mean, like, what are our thoughts on the live stream so far? You know, from beginning to
Actually, you know what? First, Roger, let me introduce myself, give myself a little more background since this is the
that'd be
first
good.
time
Yes.
I'm on your show. So let me see. I joined my history with Minds. I think shortly after the was it 2020 American election with Donald Trump and all these fiasco with the social media banning him. Uh, and this is when I was very active on Facebook. Some of my acquaintance on Facebook said, "You guys should give Minds a try." Gave us a link to Mind. I signed up. I looked it up. Read up on what Mind's all about. Found that it's open source. Oh, I really loved that. And so I joined, and I even digged into the source code, the code base. I actually tried even to set up a Minds dev environment on one of my dev VMs, and yeah, so that was 2020. That was when the American election was.
Yeah,
So
2000. The first election was 2016.
no, the second one is what I'm
The
talking about.
second was 2020. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it
So
was.
I've been on here on mine for I guess almost 3 years, and yeah, I like the platform. I subscribe to Minds Plus, so making small contribution to the platform, just that I believe in, and just make sure that it grows. I I even try to help out with the coding and the bug finding once in a while, but my schedule is recently being pretty hectic. I wanted to contribute more to the code base with some small changes and some bug fixes myself, but so far I haven't had time to do that yet.
I know you and Mark are. I mean, really, you guys are the ones who get things done on there. Like when I have any problems, I usually go on the chats and I talk to you or Mark or both of you at the same time. And I'm sorry that I don't ever give you the same amount of credit as I do Mark. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, I mean, Mark's he's been around there the longest. When I first joined, and when they had Minds Chat released, there were a lot of guys contributing to helping each other out with the new things, new problems they were encountering with the new product. But eventually, most of them died off. They went away. They did their own thing or something. They're still on Minds, but they're just not as active on the general chat room in terms
now,
of helping out.
now with all that, the only reason why I don't mention you the most is because we got to take care of our sponsors and everything.
Yeah, that's right. Mark's your big sponsor.
He's my big
He gives
sponsor.
you the big bucks, so you gotta give him credit.
He's the one that
Yeah.
he's the
Well,
one that
well,
gets shit done
is
around.
this is this is this going to be a tradition of our weekly roundup where we badmouth the people who do not show up? What bad things did you guys say about me last week? I listened to
It
some
was
of the
awesome.
stream. It was so much echoing.
It was awesome. You should listen to the whole thing. Man. I even have the recording on the chat, man. If you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
He
okay.
actually had some good stuff to say though, and it's like the echo was the only problem. We had a well, it was our first try out too. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't just like the other day and stuff. Like yesterday, it gradually got better than what it was the day before, and I think today is a lot better. To be honest with you, I don't know, to be honest, because I'm not on Jitsi. I but what I did is I put it on the chat room and just stayed off of Jitsi. And this time, what I'm doing is I'm going in, I'm interacting with you on the OBS, and I can
Mm.
see you and do the interactions and be able to talk to you. So
Yeah, I can see on the live stream that the camera is glitching, is fading in and out.
yeah,
So it's something on Jitsi, I think.
that's the reason why I would rather just when it comes to Jitsi, because I do it on Discord too. It's all
Oh,
about
right. Yes. Yeah.
it's just about the audio. I don't.
Right.
It's cool that we can do the video stream and everything. You know what I mean? But I'm fine with the conversation just as long as we have something to talk about. Because that's really what a lot of this is. We've had great times just kicking back and bullshitting with one another. So you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
but
All right. Okay. So when you talk more, you want to talk more about this live stream recording.
yeah. So like from the first start when they first came out with it to now, like I mean, what's your take on it? Are you for it? You have you
The
think
live
it's
stream stuff or the recording stuff?
all of it, like the live
Definitely.
stream.
Like I mean, it's a part of the evolution of the social media platform. I think is to be able to live stream. I think they have a little bit of a way to go still to make it like an easy one-click shot, just like in the other platforms.
Yeah,
I think long term, eventually, you should be able to go to your Minds app on your mobile device, click live, and start talking into the your phone camera, And when you're done, and it should have, live feedback, live comments flowing through, so that as you were streaming and you're talking to the camera, you should be able to see, the comments on the post. I guess when you start live streaming, it generates a post for you, post on mine, and then people are able to see the stream, and if they make comments, like real time comments on that post should be showing up on our live stream. Um, so we should see. It should be eventually it should be tightly integrated into minds like that. So you're streaming, you're talking, and then you're able to see on your session that the people has commented on your stream post, and so you're able to verbally reply to their comments or questions. Yeah, so they have a bit of a way to go, but so far it's great. It's great that they have this. This is a great feature that's added. I'm surprised to hear that it was just something incidental that the live peer guys approached them. It wasn't even on their roadmap. you know.
No, see, that's kind of the cool part about it because um, it says we got 4 people on. Oh yeah, you're streaming too.
Yeah, I had you fooled. I hope I get the viewers fooled too. We got 4 people on this weekly roundtable.
Oh, they don't let people see the views on here yet. I mean, we're not that far advanced, you know. We just have to kind of, well, like you said, you know what I mean. It's the beginning, and I've said it in the chat before. I was like, I mean, this is what everybody's been asking for years. I mean, I remember back just right before they decided to go into cryptocurrency, people were talking about that stuff, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden they did the cryptocurrency and just they switched their system around. Because remember, they had that system where when you went in and you watched videos and stuff, you got like points.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah.
That's whenever I first started out. And then they brought out the cryptocurrency and all that. From that time all the way to now, people were saying, man, we need to get live stream on here. We need to get live stream on here. And
Wow.
I've always felt that way too. So like now that they've actually have it, I mean, I'm not going to bitch about it because like
Wow.
this is a big deal.
Wow, Roger. So I didn't know that. I thought you just recently joined, but it looks like you were with Minds for a long time, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know exactly how long ago it was, but like when they used to have the Minds group, the help and support group,
Mm-hmm.
I used to go in there and bitch so much, man.
Mm-hmm.
Those people, man, they got tired of me, and I mentioned it the other day on their help and support thing in there when they were talking about the up votes and the down votes. I'm like, you know, for me, I don't really. For me, I don't even really like talking about it because, like back then, I talked about the organic reach and stuff, and everybody was freaking looking at me like I was crazy. And then I brought that up. I was like, you know what? Everybody
Yeah.
thought I was crazy, but guess what? We got organic reach now, you know. So, and there's a reason for that. It's because it's important. And for me, I mean, I'm okay with the live stream and stuff like that, but like this whole upvote downvote thing, I mean, it's like that's just a whole mess of craziness right there. That's
Oh,
why.
well, I sort of see where they're going with this, with the downvote thing. Is that to encourage it's basically for you, as opposed to for you, you're downvoting other people, but you're downvoting them for your sake, not for their sake, because it will streamline your feeds. If you're downvoting something, it means you don't like it, so it makes sense that you won't be shown posts like that anymore. Whereas opposed to the other mentality with the downvoting is I'm downvoting this person to shame them, to but it's the trolling behavior that
Yeah,
trying to discourage.
and see, that's what it breeds. I mean, my YouTube, whenever they finally stop doing that,
Hmm.
my YouTube has just freaking gone like I said yesterday,
Oh,
like
really?
5,000 times better than what it was. You know, I started my gaming up on YouTube right when I had 6 subscribers on it, and I changed the name for gaming, and that was a mess up too because I didn't take into consideration the HTTP for the
Okay.
search engine,
Okay.
but they they got rid of the freaking thumbs down, and the moment they did that, I freaking went from like 6 subscribers up to 75 subscribers within a year.
Hmm. Okay,
Within
so it was a good thing then.
yeah, within a year it went up to 75 subscribers.
Yeah.
And then what really helped out a lot was when they went ahead and they freaking allowed people to put that at stuff at
Hmm.
infamous because that's my gamer name and
Mm.
at Roger Hansen, and from that point on everybody was able to find me better on the search engines
Mm.
because before, like I said, I messed up on changing my name because my HTTP was still saying the original name of the freaking channel.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So when they went to go look for me, they couldn't find me.
Mm.
And that's what I was saying about the algorithm thing when it comes to that and the likes and stuff that actually went up. So
Mm. But it's weird. Right now, it's kind of wonky. Where what are you doing? You downvote a post, but it doesn't show any
yeah,
downvote.
that's what they're talking about too. They're like, it's just
See,
not
you can
showing.
repeatedly click downvote on something. I'm gonna go downvote one of your posts.
But did you go into the analytics though and really look at how like they're in that exclamation point right next to you?
Haven't been there in a while. Let me go there now and see.
It explains the downvote. Like you have to have 1,000 downvotes for it to even affect that video.
Really? Oh, that's a long time. Vote up. I don't see. Where do you
Well, I
see?
can probably find it.
Let me share my screen. So
I uh,
you share your screen and walk me through what you're talking about.
I'm in it's in analytics.
Under engagement.
Maybe.
Mhm.
Let's see. Referrals, votes up.
Yeah,
This number of votes up you have received. And no, it doesn't say that.
yeah. I don't see the downvote. Wait, there's more on the right. Let me see. No, there's nothing more. I try to scroll.
They used to have. Wait, that's probably the earnings. In the earnings, the page views. Yeah, sorry. It was total earnings for page views. Your channel's assets. You earn a variable RPM for every 1,000 page views. Yeah, I got that mixed up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Which I mean, okay, being honest, page views. You know, okay, go ahead and downvote. But I mean, if you have to freaking wait for 10,000 or 1,000 views for a page view, and you know, people aren't freaking like going and people aren't going and just browsing the freaking
Mhm.
Explorer and the news feed.
Mhm.
You know, I mean, for me personally, what I usually do is I go according to my notifications.
Right.
You know, if somebody,
And I think you still get the notification.
yeah, and if I
Yeah.
get a notification, I check out their stuff and
Right.
stuff like that. But I mean,
Yeah. I mean, I don't pay attention to these analytics and earnings too much. I mean, I'm not I'm not on mine to make money, really. I'm just here to socialize and then have some fun. But yeah,
I
uh,
I actually am the opposite. That's the only reason why I quit. You know, Bill Altman. Everybody freaking always says, "Why you always make pot shots at Bill Altman?" It's because that fucker lied to me, dude.
really?
Yeah, he sent me an email, or somebody did. Okay, and they sent me an
From
email.
mines?
Yes, and they
They
said, you
send
know,
out
you
email all the
if
time.
you want to make money and be, you know, your own freaking creator and everything,
Yeah.
boss, whatever. Yeah, you know, then join us because we have this, you know, or we have this web where you can earn money basically. So it's been years ago, so I got on there.
Oh wait, how did he say? How did he find you? How did they find you in the first place?
I have no clue. It was in the email, and
Wow.
I clicked on mine. I went in there,
Wow.
and come to find out that I couldn't make no damn money off it.
You make tokens.
Yeah, and then I found out freaking tokens aren't coins, so tokens are only a freaking utility. So guess what? I'm sitting there in there trying to figure out how to pay the gas on Ethereum so that I could freaking exchange tokens for
Right.
cash, and you just can't.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's always going to be higher.
Yeah, the gas fee is astronomical
So,
compared to
and
the token.
it finally took years and years, and I met Mark, and Mark explained it to me. He's like, "Hold on now, let me tell you something. This is a token. This is a utility. That's all it is."
Wait, that was just a few months ago, a few weeks ago that he explained it to you.
He explained it to
You know,
me.
it
Yeah.
took you that long to find somebody like Mark?
No, he keeps explaining it to me. Okay.
Yeah.
Like he told me this shit like a year ago.
Okay.
Back when I first finally decided to do Mind Plus. But
I see.
he keeps repeating it to me.
I see. Okay.
And then yesterday I had to remind him that I have Minds Plus. Like
Mhm.
he posted a freaking link to Minds Plus, and apparently he forgot that I already had Minds Plus, so I had to type in there, Mark, I already have Minds Plus.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's basically the whole gist on it. But I was the opposite, and you know, I mean, for me, that's the thing that I I didn't join YouTube or anything for the freaking money and everything. But when I finally made it to Minds, that's what I was wanting to do. I was wanting to be able to get in here and being honest with anybody. If they want to freaking make money, they need to join Minds Plus because this is the only place where you can actually earn money. You can go and get on that kick they came out with, I guess, but I've never gone there, you know.
Okay.
But
And how long have you had Plus, and has it been doing okay in terms of returns for you?
I ran it by my my buddy John because he just started on here, and I showed him what I had for my I got a payout within the it was 6 months after I joined, and that was for here. Let me go to my settings, and I can show you or tell you.
Mm-hmm.
I just have to figure out where it is. But yeah, in my transactions, right now I'm at $46, and I got paid out on July the 26th. No, actually it was July the 14th. And on July the 14th, I received $170.89. And then on December the 21st, I got $111.01
Wait, how many months away are those? Like every month or
every 6 months.
every 6 months?
And it's picked up because now, well, I had extra from, because they only give you a maximum of 100, but they'll like you'll
Mm-hmm.
have like extra. I got 111 the first time and 107. But
Okay.
there was extra that was still on the mines. Um,
Okay.
so after this, according to this, on this month, for this month, I made $22.79,
Okay.
and that was within 1 month. So, I mean,
So it's improved. Okay.
well, I didn't know if it was good or not, but John, he's had experience with the monetization, and he said that's not bad at all, Roger. He's like, that's actually pretty good, and that's why he came over, because freaking they treated him just horrible at freaking YouTube. Well, I told you about it. He had that freaking channel over there on YouTube, that Wonderful World of Weirdness.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he had thousands and thousands of subscribers, man, and they just cut him off. They wouldn't even give him, well, I don't know if you've ever been on there streaming, but they give you like a badge, I guess, for like if you reach 100 subscribers
I
or
see.
and 1,000. They wouldn't give him any of them.
Oh, wow, man.
Yeah, it was pretty rough. And I mean, he does a professional job on all of his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If you just, I mean, you can go over and look at any of his videos. It's quality shit. I mean, I don't do quality. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? I can make videos, but not like that. But he did a pretty good job of it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool.
And they just kind of like uh, they screwed him over. So it was like after I did this, and I've been talking to him for about 2 years about coming to Mines, and he finally came over to Mines, and he says it's good so far. He did his first month. I hope he sticks around.
Mm-hmm.
But and that's what I was telling Mike last week too. I mean, like when it comes to like this, when it comes to mine, in my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
I think it depends on how much you put into it. The more effort you put into it, the more you can make when it comes to money. But if you don't want to do it, then you're not going to make much. You'll
Yeah. Sounds like a lot of work, though. Have you
I did.
connected with other Minds user who might be also doing something similar to what you're doing? Like that Moose guy was on the general room. He had a pro account, right? So he must be doing well.
Yeah.
But too bad he left the room, so we didn't have a chance to find out more from him.
Well, I noticed he might actually be like into gaming and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
and there's a couple of other guys that I'd like to get going on the gaming part too. But I mean, I'm not wanting to like make it a huge freaking big effort. You know what I mean? If they want to come in, then they can come in. But I'm not gonna like.
No, I don't mean to. Yeah, I guess you can collaborate in the live stream session too, but just to bounce off experiences, you know, learned lessons from doing monetization stuff on mines.
See, that's what I'm saying though. I'd like to get that on video. I mean, I'd
Okay.
like to, but I'm not.
Actually, it wouldn't be a bad idea if you
Yeah.
can find something to share, and have it on record so that other people can learn. But then again, some of us might be
Self-conscious.
wanting to keep that as to themselves as their trade secret.
Their trade secret that's gonna go with them to their grave.
That's right.
They're gonna write a book at how I became a millionaire.
A million mines token.
Yeah, it's like that whole thing with they were talking about what was it, the boost, and like how they can't cover everybody's boost, and I'm like, well, stop freaking promising them so many boosts. it's like make them feel like billionaires. Let them freaking collect all them freaking tokens, and it makes a person feel good when they got all those tokens sitting around on their account. You know what I mean?
Mm.
First of all, stop freaking telling them that you're going to give them like 10,000 views for this amount of views. If you can't cover that amount of views, then don't promise it to them. You know what I mean? Say this is what we can give you, and this
Are
is what.
you talking about that 1,000 token giveaway?
No, they're talking about their new boost
Ah,
program
okay,
that they
okay.
they had it on
The
that.
affiliate program.
Yeah, I think it
Okay.
was. It was. Or it might have been the affiliate program, but I know like they were going through and having a conversation about the boosts, and Bill started getting off on it and talking about it on that town meeting.
Yeah, you were on there.
Well, I
You
listened to the
joined?
recording afterwards.
Oh, you watched the recording. Okay, you
Yeah.
weren't on live, huh? Okay.
No, I didn't go on the live stuff.
Right.
That's just I don't even get notified when they do that stuff. I told them I was like that'd be a lot better if people had access to that. You know what I mean? 'Cause,
Anybody can join. It's a Jitsi meeting. Anybody can join.
well, I never know when it's coming. Like
Oh, yeah. It's it could be a problem with the info channel. We sometimes I don't get the latest post from that channel on my newsfeed either. Most of the time,
that's what I was
something's
saying.
yeah.
Like with
They're shadow banning themselves.
and like one guy got on there and started talking about like fixing the glitches and stuff on mines, and Bill starts talking about, well, make a list out for me. Like, I don't see these glitches, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you really saying that, dude? You know what I mean?
But you know the Minds is they run it as an open source development project, so anybody can go on and log a problem
Well, I mean,
onto
it's a
their
glitch. I mean, it does have glitches. I mean, he was
the
playing it
bug.
off like there,
Yeah.
yeah, he's playing it off like there isn't one. He's like, we don't have no glitches and stuff, and
He said that.
yeah,
Well, there are bugs. So this bug, but some of the bugs are hard to reproduce. Like one time, I had this weird keyboard problem on the Minds app on my Android phone,
yeah.
and the guy couldn't repro it for the life of him. They tried, but they couldn't do it. There was something special on the custom keyboard. It was a Swift key keyboard that I used, I think.
What did you
But
have to do?
it caused mine to crash.
Oh wow.
But it went away they must have fixed it without knowing or something. With the subsequent build, I'm not getting the crash anymore, so it's cool.
It got to the point where I don't even like telling them that I have a problem. I mean, they're just like, if I have a problem, then
Mhm.
somebody will go in there and try to fix it, and they'll fuck something else up.
No.
You know,
I mean, no. Okay, so they're busy guys, right? Just for just in their defense, they're like they're serving a large community, and they have what 11, 12 people in the whole company.
yeah,
So they're a small group, and they're serving all the kinds of requests from different users. I don't know. I'd love to see some numbers thrown out by the Mind staff, right, as to how many Minds users do they have right now.
I'd love to hear that.
But so that explains why they're not too responsive on 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 the comments on the chat. But I noticed that as soon as I open a ticket, I go when I have a problem, I go right to their GitLab repo and I open a ticket on their source code repo.
Really.
And, and the Minds guys are the Minds developers. They respond pretty quickly. Like within like 24 hours, I get a response. And they say, we'll look into it, or somebody's looking at him, can we pro? Can you be more specific? Things like that. But I mean, that GitLab repo is their main source of truth where they're doing all their work from. So if we log a ticket on there, they will see it. They can't avoid it. So, Mark is very good at keeping tabs on that.
That's why I
And
talked to Mark.
yeah, you tell him the problem and he will log it for you.
I mean, Mark is right on. And then when he told me that he just volunteers to do it, I'm like, man,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
you're not even getting paid for this stuff, man. Like
yeah, yeah,
somebody needs to be giving him a paycheck.
yeah,
You know,
yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Bill
Uh,
needs to share one of those rooms that he has down there in the Caribbean. He's
I,
hanging out there in the Caribbeans and
I thought that he doesn't want to. I think he has his full time gig, right? I don't know, but
Mark.
Mark, yeah, Mark
Yeah.
Woody,
Mark's on a project right now. That's the only reason why he's not here, man.
yeah, yeah,
It's like, I mean, that's what I was telling him. I was like, it'd be cool if we could have you just sit down and be able to like talk about your career and stuff because that would be interesting. I think it would. Maybe not to everybody, but like I like talking about computers and stuff like that in the first place. But
Mhm.
then like he's talking about going in and like setting down computer systems and I've seen videos on that stuff, man, where they've set up multiple computer systems or computers for a computer system. They had to run a wire through the walls, shit like that.
Mhm.
It's actually a lot more complicated than what people think it is for buildings and everything.
Mhm.
Servers, you got to put servers in there for it. All that. I mean,
Yeah, he's Mark's very technical for. I think his main job is with the technical support, isn't
I don't
it?
really. It
What
would
is like?
make sense. It would make sense though.
Yeah. I joked one time that he should be a lawyer because you remember all this. Every time you bring up something, he just digs up legal terms of use agreement.
Bad spelling.
Yeah,
I brought up Odyssey, man, and he just went to town, man. All of a sudden, you know what I mean? It's like,
yeah.
well, you should see their terminology. There's just so much misspelling, and I'm like, really? First thing coming out of his mouth is all the misspelling,
Yeah, yeah.
which is important, I mean, but uh, I thought that was pretty cool. And
Hey, did you have what was happening last week? Did you have a lot of people on the comment on your chat room commenting? Just like oh man, if this is gonna be like a weekly pattern, just you against one other person, that won't be fun. Maybe we can figure out a better time. We'll get more people involved, right? It's just
yeah,
one-on-one talking is not more like not fitting up a round table format. This is more like a one-on-one chat, one-on-one interview kind of thing.
but
Um,
see, the thing is though, is I've got two videos with two separate people having a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like this right here, just because it's not a roundtable event yet, you know what I mean? I've still
mhm.
got conversations that are taking place between you. I got one for freaking Mark. Dude, I
Uh,
just
yeah,
accomplished it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I see. Yeah, I see.
I mean, like this is actually the first time I've had you on in an actual video, man. I mean, this is pretty good stuff, and that's what I'm saying. It's all about the content, you know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
yeah, okay, this is supposed to be a roundtable event, but we're actually talking, and we've actually said some stuff that's pretty good. It's
Yeah.
just as good as what it was yesterday when we had three people on here. But,
Well, I think I enjoyed yesterday's session much more. That Dave guy, he was very knowledgeable.
yeah, I
Uh,
do. I do too.
so
That
yeah,
surprised me. He
definitely.
he surprised me a lot. I
Hmm.
mean, and he just came out of the blue. It was like all of a sudden, and like he starts telling me that he was working for NASA,
Hmm.
and he
I've
starts,
seen him on Minds before. I think he's got pretty good content. I just haven't interacted with him before.
but I like that, and I think we need to switch you around to get the front view of you.
What? Why? What is...
Well, because you keep getting paranoid and looking sideways.
Oh yeah, because you know what? I have two camera. I got two camera view, right? So I don't know which one I was staring at.
You kept looking sideways and stuff. I was like, oh
I'm
no,
looking
let's just.
sideways. But either camera should be catching me. So now I'm looking sideways, but my other camera. Pay attention to my other camera, man. I'm looking straight at my other camera. You see? Right? So I might be looking sideways on one camera, but I'm looking straight at the camera on another one. So don't be tricked. Jeez. Put my other camera on the front view. Or should I be? I guess this is a better view than the black background. I guess I should be
If we do
staring
it
into this more.
professional, if we do it professional, like right now, you're talking, right? And
Yeah.
eventually, I switch you over like this, okay? And it shows your head turning. So we got you there. So you
Right.
turn your head there, and then
Okay.
you talk,
I'm turning my head here.
and then I do like that. You see, so now we got a switch image. All right, but then
Yeah, we gotta make more work for you. You don't have enough work.
then if we want to switch it up and make it look good, because a lot of people like to see side views, we just leave it on the side view for a little while, okay?
Right.
And like while you're looking forward and you're talking into the camera,
Right.
we're getting a side view of you, and then I'll just turn around and I'll
Yeah, sure, man. You're the orchestrator. You can navigate. You can switch camera whichever way you want.
See, that's the way. That's the way those cameramen that you see on TV are supposed to be doing shit. So, like, if they aren't doing all that, that
You
means
know,
they're
pan left, pan right, pan to camera two.
and there's supposed to be somebody there that's supposed to signal them on which camera to look at, stuff like
Oh yeah. It's like a professional newsroom.
that.
That's where you're going. You're going big places, my man.
You're the one that set this up, man. I was like, this is awesome. I can't believe you did that. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I play around with technology a lot. It's my hobby. So
It's
yeah,
actually,
between me and Mark, anything you need, I can help you out to build up your channels. Let me know.
we need like $200,000, dude. Like,
Money I don't have. Time and some know-how. I might have some to give you.
and I need a new pair of shoes, damn.
And a new PC, new microphone, new cameras. Get
I can get that off of YouTube. Don't worry about it. In like 5 years. But yeah, I mean, you guys have been a big help with a lot of things, not just this. You know what I mean? So it's like this is actually cool that you guys want to do this, but I mean, you guys have been a big help on other stuff too. I'll say it right here in the recording and on the stream, man. You guys are two important people that everybody online should really get to know because.
no, Mark's a well-known guy. I'm a nobody. I learn stuff as well as I'm looking up stuff for you. So it's a mutual learning experience.
Or like
So, yeah, happy to do it.
what's his name? Dave, right? That was on yesterday.
Yeah.
He straight up said he wouldn't be on mine today if it wasn't for Mark. He's
Mhm.
like he would have left a long time ago.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, Mark is strikes me as like a user's advocate. He fights for the user, man. You know the Tron movie. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mark's like one of those guys. I've seen him often defend the users, advocating for the users' right more than the mine's admin staff. Although he's in there to police order, right? Kind of as a moderator on mine's behalf, out of the goodness of his heart for free. But yeah, I've seen him defend users' rights as well. So it's cool. Mark's a great guy.
Now you know.
I kind of peg him as a lot older, but I saw him on camera the other one. I don't know if he's. I think he's younger than either of us.
He might be, but he might be. He might have like maybe about few like in his
Yeah.
50s, maybe.
We're not bad mouthing you, Mark. We're just saying good things about you. I mean, Mark's a great guy. We can't help talking about mines without switching back to Mark sometimes. You see.
Well, you know what you just did to him, though, don't you?
What?
Like after this is done and he sees this, he's gonna freaking go watch Tron because like you just called him a defender of the users. I mean, it's like, come on, dude. You know Mark has to be a freaking Tron fan.
Yeah.
He's got to be a Tron fan, dude. There's no way Mark is not a Tron fan. Like you saying that probably brightened this whole freaking year. It's like he just called me Tron, dude.
Well, I thought I'm Tron.
Why? Everybody wants to be Tron. Why?
Mark and I are gonna fight for the real Tron. Who's the real Tron?
No,
I'm Tron with an A. He's Tron with an O.
I think the only thing that came closer to Tron when it comes to computer guys is freaking Dune. Like everybody loved Dune, but everybody loved Tron more. You know what I mean? And that was it. And like today, I see him on other movies and shit, and I'm like, dude, that's Tron. They're like, who's Tron? And like even the newer ones were made back in the 80s. You know what I mean? It's like it's just insane.
Okay.
Now Deborah, I think she makes the name up because she's picking on her name, but it's Deborah. She voted us up just now, so I want to thank her for doing that.
Who did? I don't know. Where's my chat window? Jeez.
I got my regulars because like they come in and they vote up my posts and stuff, but sometimes they catch the live streams. And this one's even better because now once it's done, it's going to stay on there.
Yeah.
That means.
And the recording is gonna include the pre-recording.
Yeah, that's the good part. See, like that's another misconception a lot of these streamers have, and they'll tell you if you're a streamer, they'll tell you straight out, people will love behind the scenes. Okay.
Mhm.
Now I've got the recording going, and everybody's going to see that multiple amount of times, but if they don't go back and watch this live stream, they'll never see the behind the scenes where we're setting everything up and getting it ready.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're gonna post this on YouTube, are you?
No, this is well, the recordings are going to go on YouTube, but it's going to go on as a podcast. And
Oh, I see.
I'll
Yeah,
tell you
link it to your Mind post where you see that you will see the raw recording on your Minds Plus. Oh, actually, it's a Minds Plus post, so it's blocked by paywall.
But I also share the recording on our chat. So if anybody wants to see this recording and they don't have Minds Plus, then they can go and watch it in the chat room.
Okay.
I've got all my uploads scheduled, like, and they're like months in advance. That's another issue I had with that town hall meeting,
Mhm.
where they were talking about people like posting a lot. Well, I said, well, I post ahead of time. My whole posting goes according to scheduling. Like I schedule my videos. There is a lot of them, but I need to do that because time management is very important in this stuff. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
If I stop editing and I stop uploading for even a week, it sets me back 2 months.
Wow. Okay.
So I have to be ahead of myself on it. So if I'm doing something today or this week, it's not going to actually come out until maybe a month and a half from now.
Okay. That's cool.
You know,
Yeah, man. Like I said, this sounds like it's a lot of work.
yeah, it
Uh,
is a lot of work, but like if you're into it and you really want to do it, then you, you just can't get on a stream or a video. You're making videos and just post stuff and expect things to just fall in your lap. You know what I mean? And I think that's why a lot of people stop doing it is because that's what they think. They think when they get in here that it's everything's just going to fall in their lap and it's going to be, especially kids. They think that they're going to become YouTubers and they're going to become famous and rich. All the girls in high school is going to kiss them,
right?
But
Is that what you're going for?
well, I want all the girls to kiss me, but I don't want them to be in school.
Right.
But they turn around, and they think that stuff, and when basically what I like to say is they get butt hurt, and it's an ego thing, and the truth is like if they haven't got they don't have the stamina, period, that it's not going to work. They're just not
Right.
going to be able to do it.
Right.
It takes a lot of effort to do this. I almost had a meltdown this year because I did 8 posts on Minds, a mix between just comments, video, and video and comments and stuff. And then on YouTube, I was doing 9 videos a day, and I had them all scheduled out. So that was like 17 videos every day for the last 6 months.
Wow.
And I freaking had a meltdown almost. I flipped out.
Yeah, you need a vacation after that.
I told myself I can't do that stuff.
Yeah.
I still do live streams with Rapid, a guy that I do retro videos with, and we go through and he's doing a Mupon. Well, it's an emulator, but it's for the hell is the name? The hell is the name of that game? I never did like it. It's a freaking Zelda, The Adventures of Zelda.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And he's got the Mod Loader 64 is what the name of it is, and you can get on there with more than one person and run through the game.
Okay.
We've been doing that, but other than that, I mean, I'm not. Well, I'm doing my downloads too, but I'm not doing anything crazy. Like I'm not going to be making shitloads of videos. I do
But,
about.
but this is this your side gig or is this a full time thing you're doing?
Now it's my full time. I mean, I've been in front of this computer enough to where like I had to like put a cushion down underneath my freaking seat because it was hurting my butt.
Okay.
Wake up in the morning and go to bed at night.
I see. Yeah, I noticed that you're usually up pretty late.
Yeah, and that's mostly from editing and well, I do one stream a day. I try to come up with a different comment for each of them.
Mhm.
There we go. There we go.
What are you doing? What do you got?
Got a side view shot. Caught you off guard.
Oh, I see. Oh, you just switch camera. I see.
Yeah.
And now I have to face this.
Yeah, see, there you go. You're catching.
I don't have a, I don't have a prompter telling me where to look. So.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You're good. Don't worry about it.
Alright.
But
What else we're talking about? We got 5 minutes. Man, we've been just talking about nonsense. I feel like.
that's what it's all about. We're hanging out, talking. We haven't really talked about nonsense, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Stop and think about it. I mean, like we're having a round table event where we've actually been talking about mind stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
So.
I mean, if anybody does see it, maybe they'll get a little bit curious and find out what's going on.
Yeah.
Like that town home thing. That's really important. It even has your name on your on the thing. Is that showing up underneath you? Where it's,
Yeah, it does. It does. You mean on the Jitsi meeting?
yeah,
It does.
that is cool as hell, dude.
What? That's normal.
That is cool.
Oh, you mean under the on the main camera, huh?
Yeah, on the
Yeah,
main
yeah, yeah,
screen.
yeah. It does. Yeah.
See, that's cool. That's
Wait.
even that is cool because like in the video, it's actually going to tell your name so that when people do see it, it's going to say what your name is.
Yeah. 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 That's why I wanted to yesterday's stream. You weren't showing that, were you? You weren't showing this.
No,
We don't know who was in attendance.
no, I wasn't doing any of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That that like I'm not gonna do anything underhanded where I'm recording people and they don't know that they're being recorded. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you know when I do that.
Yeah. No, no. I mean more. This is more for the viewers of the stream to see who's on there, who's talking. Because when you're talking, you see, even if you don't have video, if you have this window shared on the stream, doesn't it show? Oh, doesn't it show the audio
Well,
uh, signal when you're talking? I don't. I thought I did. I thought I saw it somewhere. I guess I'm wrong. Yeah, it's not showing anything. I thought, maybe if you don't have, if I don't have the let me see. Well, you don't have your camera on, but it's not. Oh, wait a minute! At the top.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
see
This
that.
is like there's some blue vertical bar flickering when I'm talking, right? So that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
So the viewers will recognize.
and
Looks great.
my audio doesn't seem to be picking up as much, but you can sometimes see it. And then I got my
Yeah.
shadowy
Yeah,
image.
yeah.
Which I'm
Yeah.
not really complaining about that either because it looks pretty cool to be honest with you.
This is like a ghost fading in and out. You
Yeah.
thought that's cool for you. Okay.
I kind of like that, man. That's actually
Okay.
really, like, and like you got the beach and then the shadow that just keeps popping in and out.
Yeah, it's like you're there, but you're not there.
So I see that it's like 58 minutes on the recording count. You want
Yeah.
to get,
So, should we sum up?
yeah,
Yeah. So it's been 1 hour of our live streaming roundtable session, everybody, and we've just been talking about minds in general. I don't know if you normally have a list of topic of discussion that we have lined up, but this has been just like an ad hoc, anything that comes to mind. It just so happened this week because of the new live stream recordings that Mind has released. We just started talking about that, and then we just bounced off of other stuff that Mind has going on. But I guess that's okay for a roundtable. Just anything that comes to mind we talk about. We don't have no prepared agenda on what to discuss. Just anything that pops up, I guess. And I would have loved to see more people participate with Roger on his on his live streams. It's a cool thing, and I'm happy to support it any way I can. He's doing great work, and he's promoting the platform. He's promoting Minds. I'm surprised to see that Rogers. I thought that he's new to Minds, but it looks like he's been around since 2007. So kudos to you, Roger, for sticking that long. I hope Bill pays attention to you more and support you more in what you're doing because you're you're supporting his platform and you're promoting his platform too. And uh, the videos now that you're posting, Roger, on Mind, and you might be posting on cross posting on YouTube and whatever, and then wherever that's getting posted, you that'll spread the words about Minds. So that's a cool thing too. There's nothing bad about that. But yeah, it's been cool. I've actually had a tight schedule today. I'm supposed to go to this CNE. My wife has a booth there, so I'm helping do some handy work, and instead of the mental work that I usually do as a coder. But I'm there like half of every day for the next week and a half until September when the event is over. But I would have loved to. I mean, it would have been hectic if we were doing this later. I'd be running back and forth, serving customers while chatting with Roger. But I would have been able to show you a live shot of what the events look like. But maybe when I'm there later tonight, I can do a live stream and you
That'd
catch
be
it
good.
on my channel.
That'd be great.
Okay.
Okay, so
Right. Anything you have to say? Otherwise, that's a wrap, Roger.
wrap. Thank you.
Okay. Bye, everyone. Until next week.
Later.
Oh, it's over?
Yeah.
I thought,
Karma
I thought
left.
it started at 6. I didn't know it started before 6 because all your other ones
We
started.
had a last minute change of schedule. You joined.
Oh,
Unless
that's
Roger wants to do another hour with Kama, you're welcome to, but I have to leave now.
Oh, it's all good. I'll catch you next time, though. Okay.
Yeah, he's our announcer. I gotta go with that. So I agree. he
All
did a
right,
really
then.
good. He did a really good ending.
Okay.
Oh, I had my notifications turned off because I've been kind of focusing today, so I had no idea that it was pushed up. But okie dokie, then see you guys next time. See you tomorrow, right? You have your gaming stream tomorrow. Is it at 6 or is it at 5?
It's at 5.
Wait,
My
so
time. My
oh,
time.
5 your time, so 6 my time. Alrighty, then. All right, see you guys.
All right, toodaloo, guys. Bye.
Bye.